we should be live, and I'm going to try to play the intro. And hey guys, we're live. We're going to play the intro and get started. Hopefully this works. And yeah, here we go. So we got Lindsey with us. It's going to be an amazing show. Get ready, guys. This is going to be a fire show. So everybody get it.
From UFOs where the shadows are known reside. Rob Kalil busting myths like ghosts in the night. Paranormal pros, secret space ops. Yo, we keep it real. No fright. Typical skeptical seeking, never sleeping on the lies. Aliens, Anunnaki, black ops in disguise. From abductions to ancient scripts, we flip the script wide. TSP style, mile after mile, truth can't hide. Hold up, TSP crew assemble, we dismantle the fable. My lab's targeted souls breaking out of the stable. Dogman howling, Bigfoot prowling, cryptids in the mist. Mandela the fifth twist in reality, can't resist the twist. Soul trap snapping, reincarnation mapping, holographic dreams. Near-death visions, out-of-body missions, waking up the teams. No censorship here, we fear no elite scheme. Conspiracy kings ringing bells, hear the freedom ring. Skeptical seeking, never sleeping on the lies. Extraterrestrials, interdimensional highs. Welcome to the typical skeptic podcast, where we dive deep. You decide.
Hey, Rob, can you hear me? I cannot hear a thing you're saying. Rob, hello, I can't hear you. I can hear you now.
Okay, it should stop now. It should stop, and I'm unmuted now. It's just like total. Geez, oh man, I hate when it does that. It plays over and over again. I don't. All right. Oh my god! Hold on, I'll be right back.
It's okay. It's called a glitch. It's called a glitch. It's called a loop. It's okay. Where'd you go, Rob? Rob, where are you? You just disappeared from the screen. What is happening? There you are. What kind of glitch is this? Guys, we seem to be having some technical difficulties. I have no idea what is exactly happening. I cannot see or hear Rob right now. So without further ado, we're in live at 4 minutes and 15 seconds. My name is Lindsey Hooper. Rob, Earth to Rob. Oh, Jesus Christ. There he comes. There you go.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
Okay, I am so sorry about that. So I said sometimes when I play the intro, it turns into a fiasco. It's like targeting. They do it over and it's
okay. Look, we're protected. We're good.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm really excited about my guest tonight. This is her return, so I'm sorry about the choppy beginning, but like I'm really excited to have my guest. She's awesome. Tonight she's going to be doing psychic readings, and we're going to be talking about frequency and vibration and evolving the spiritual body with the return of Lindsey Hooper, guys. It's been a while since she's been here. Lindsey is a longtime experiencer, researcher, documentarian, and public speaker within the disclosure community. With over 15 years immersed in the so-called New Age movement, she bridges metaphysical and the occult studies. Lindsey brings a wealth of insight into the multidimensional layers of consciousness and human potential. She's been claircognizant since childhood. She now works professionally as a medium and spiritual mentor, offering private sessions that empower others to access their own inner clarity and discernment. Her mission is to help humanity tune to higher frequencies, integrate their gifts, and maintain energetic balance through the ongoing evolution of the spiritual body. Tonight, Lindsey joins me on a powerful discussion on maintaining your vibrational integrity in a shifting world, how frequency affects consciousness and psychic perception, the connection between mediumship, energy work, and the disclosure movement, plus live audience readings. And, you guys can call in too. I have the phone lines fired up. So we'll definitely do that.
Phone lines are open. Yeah.
Yeah. So Lindsey, so good to see you. You're back. Well, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going amazing, Rob. Thank you for having me. I still cannot see you on my end. And
I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to mess with it because, like,
I don't either. I don't want to touch it. Can we get a chat in here to say they can see us or not? Like, that would be cool. If anyone can type in if they can see any visuals here. Like,
can you see us or hear us, guys? Like, let me see what's going on with my camera.
I've got friends. I can text them. Like, can y'all see us? Kayla, can y'all see us?
I think they can hear us for sure. Like, can you guys hear us? Like, can you guys hear us? Oh yeah, Mrs. Loisel says hi, Rob. Hey Loisel, how you doing? Good to see you.
It's so weird.
Yeah, we're not having faces on tonight, guys. Like, but like, obviously, can you guys hear us?
They said they can hear, but they can't see.
Yeah, that's good. We're not gonna do faces tonight, guys. I don't think, because obviously, like, I mean,
what the heck?
Yeah, it's just coming up with a blank screen for me, I can do my phone if you want me to, but then I won't be able to take calls. So I don't know what's going on.
I mean, I'm wondering if I should do my phone. I'm asking Kayla to send me a screenshot right now of what she's seeing, and it's what I'm seeing. It's kind of odd. It's super odd. Like, it's wild. Like, the beautiful setup you have is not what it is. Should we start it over? Should we regroup?
No, let's just go with this, because like if we go off, we'll have to. It's Nathan Mason says someone rob a new computer.
Well, this has always happened to me. Of course, it's my return, and of course, it's gonna be black the F out. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's definitely targeting of some sort. You know what I mean? I don't know why I can't see myself. Like that. You should at least be able to see
either. All I can see is my picture, and that's my picture from 7 Stars, everyone, which was the most healing event I've ever even been to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Francesca, for sending me it's technical difficulties. It's gonna go in and out. I feel like everything's gonna come together through the end. I'm not gonna worry about it. Thank you everyone for joining and just being here as a collective. Francesca was with me at 7 Stars. Kayla was with me at 7 Stars. Got some people. There you are, Rob. Bringing the high vibe. Oh, look in here. As soon as I saw you, my good friend Ashley comes in and she's clearing the pathways. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, so much. Hold it down for Ash. She's amazing. Shout outs to Ash. She's a fellow psychic. She's a beautiful reader. I do, Rob, want to have her on the show with us sometime soon. She's absolutely
that'd be great.
As soon as she texted me, I could see her face. So that says it all.
I just want to make an announcement. So Lindsey's going to be doing readings tonight, guys, and like I like to support the psychics. Like everybody knows this. Like I pay the psychics when they come on my show. It's not like a whole lot of money, but I like to give them like $40, $50 for their time because they're using their skills. And I feel like, I don't pay a regular guest, but sometimes I will pay the psychics because I think it's only fair. So when you donate tonight, it'll be going towards that. It'll go towards me and it'll go towards Lindsey too. So Nathan in the chat, you said you want me to get a new computer. Well, you guys can help. You guys can donate tonight and you can help. It'll help me and Lindsey. And if we get more donations, then I can give her more and then I'll get more. So it all depends on how much you guys donate. I'm not like one of those people that's like, I'm always like asking for donations or anything like that. I'm just saying like, that's the deal tonight. That's what we're doing. So, and if you can't afford to donate, then share the video out. You know what I mean? And that would be great. But anyway, so Lindsey, you took kind of like a hiatus from the community. What's going on?
I sure did, Rob. I took a hiatus as I felt and sense the need to regroup and rebalance, rekindle my spirit with my higher self, like my body to intertwine and solidify and fortify my mind, body, and spirit with my higher self and the divine, while also anchoring myself to planet Earth, the original planet Earth, not the Matrix planet Earth that we are in right now, or that we can touch and we see and we step out into. I decided to take a step back. I needed it for my own mental health, spiritual health, the well-being of myself, my children, everything, and the universe. Because what we do on a daily basis and what we think about on a daily basis, what we embody in a momentary instant affects everything around us. It's the butterfly effect times eternity. And that's, I wanted to go within. So I stepped back. And when you contacted me a few days ago, I was like, oh, I don't know. But I was like, all right, it's time.
I think it is. I think it's a perfect timing. I really do. I think it's the absolute perfect timing, and I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you back. Like, I think it's actually, yeah, it's perfect timing. So, yeah. So anyway, what's been going on? Like, what's been going on? Where are you at with all this stuff? Like now, like where are you at from like a spiritual perspective? Would you say?
Well, Rob, from a spiritual perspective, I wouldn't say there's like a pinpoint location. I am fluidly flowing through the universe that is within me and that is everywhere. And I have utilized so many different things, including like frequencies, tones, vibrations, colors. I've utilized a lot of my gifts to tune in to things in order to tap in and meet myself in my highest timeline in order to bring about my best experiences throughout life, moving forward in the present, now, and moving forward. Because we all know that once you harness the present moment and you clear that and you purify that, you also purify your past. You cleanse the past. So you cleanse the past, you cleanse the trauma by being present in the moment. Like the past, present, and the future all exist in the same moment. So if you can attune a certain frequency, you can heal all of your timelines. You can bring about and be your most successful and highest vibrational self and successful being physically, spiritually, mentally, all and etc. If you can just, when you tune in to that certain frequency and vibration and you anchor it, I keep kind of this mantra of I don't set sail without an anchor. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. Like I go to public spaces, and sometimes it's hard for me to keep my bubble, like really secure, my frequency really secure, because my heart is still open. I think the key right now for humanity is to open their hearts, just a wide open heart, also with a frequency measure as well.
Can I tell you something? I always kind of like looked up, not looked up to you, but kind of in a way, like I've always looked at you like a Laura Eisenhower type figure, because like many people might not know this in the chat, but I know this, and I'm telling people now that you put a lot of time in this disclosure community. You've probably seen a lot. Like, you were in this disclosure community way before me. I came in like 2019. You know what I mean? So I've been doing podcasting for like 5-6 years, but you've been like Laura Eisenhower, you've been in this movement for a long time, right? And like, you put a lot of, am I correct when I say that?
Yeah, you are. And thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah. Well, it's true though. It's true.
I did. I did pour my blood, sweat, and some tears. Lots of tears, lots of sweat, lots of things. Yeah.
When did you first come into the community? Would you say?
It was like 2010.
Wow. Holy shit. What inspired that? Like, what
I was like best friends with Laura for a while too.
Yeah. I consider her a really good friend, and I consider her like one of the original people in this, you know what I mean? But like, what inspired you to what woke you up? Like, I mean, you've been claircognizant since you were a little kid, right? But like, what kind of, got you into all this?
Nothing got me into it. The fact that knowing nothing since I was a child, like knowing that I knew nothing since I was a child, got me into this. I would just look around at everyone talking, speaking, and thinking, because I could sometimes hear their thoughts. I would see frames. I have synesthesia, whatever you want to call it.
What is that? What does that mean?
You can hear and see vibrations and patterns and colors. Like for example, like you can hear thoughts, you can feel thoughts, and they translate. They might not always be in words, right?
Yeah.
But everything you think, hear, everything you feel or perceive is always transferred or received, transmuted, like transported into your cognitive mind via patterns, colors, frequencies, vibrations. It's all like a different world.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to tell you is like,
you can Google synesthesia. It's hard to put synesthesia into words. That's why people that have synesthesia have a difficult time always like speaking like directly to the point, and like they kind of ramble off. It's kind of like ADHD, or like, there's a lot of things that go into it. Anyway, what got me into it, like the first, like, if I would have to say like what got me into like everything, I know it's a little bit of backtracking, I would always look around. Like when I was born, I never understood other people's humor, like the whole like social humor sort of thing. I also would just kind of look around at humans, like, what are you doing? What is this life? Why are we here? I would always look up at the stars and say to myself, I want to go home. I'm not here. This is not my home. This is not my home. I would also see, apparitions, I guess you could say, as a child. I would know when things were going to happen as a child. I could read people's... I just always knew what was going to happen, but I always kept it to my chest. I never predicted it, said it out loud, because I just felt like I didn't belong. And I think a lot of people here listening probably felt that way. They feel like they just didn't belong. Like they were just from outer space. You know what I mean? Like from a different world. Like they were just, why am I here? And I remember looking up at the sky when I was like 10 years old, seeing UFOs and never being able to tell anyone about it. Okay. Like moving stars, UFOs, whatever you want to call it, military ops. Like I know that they're putting all this in. We don't know. We don't know. Cause I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, that was a UFO. We never know. We don't know what it was because I can't touch it with my finger. I don't have tangible evidence. Correct. So
exactly.
So I'm always like, that's why I love your podcast, The Typical Skeptic, because it's like we always have to be skeptical of things. We can't just solidify everything we're thinking and saying because we have to admit that we know nothing. We're just like these little beings on this planet. The only thing that we can do right now within this moment is live in this present moment and vibrate at a frequency so high because we are living in times that are not as they used to be, should be, and organic to our nature as far as being a mind, body, and spirit. I don't even want to use the word human because that's not us. We didn't make that up. Someone else did. I know the Latin term behind it, and I know a lot of people, if you look up the word human, means like a creation. But what have you? It's like words to words, thumbs to thumbs, nails to nails, whatever, tomato, tomato. There's so many things you could say of what we are. There's no definitive answer. But what we do know about ourselves is that we do operate on a system of frequency, harmonics, vibrations, patterns, geometrics, and absolute like love. I just want to keep putting that love out because love, pure love with no expectations, no judgment, like the pure intention, the purity of love, the fourth chakra, the green chakra, the heart chakra, when that is open, that is the highest vibration that you could ever put out. And when that is open, and I'm not saying open to get hurt, right? So everyone, please don't confuse that because sometimes we open our hearts and we end up getting hurt. We become vulnerable because we're like, we just want to open our hearts because we want to love. And there's a difference between going out to save someone and a difference between opening our heart to receive. So I like to practice the mantra in accordance to a frequency that is like, I am open. My heart chakra is open to receive all the love that it gives out. And that's it. That's it. It is, and no more.
Can I tell you something real quick, Lindsay? I want to tell you this.
Yeah, what's up?
So I haven't talked to you in probably like 3 months, right? I think it's been like 3, 4, 5, maybe 5, 6. It's been a while since we did a show, but like in that time.
No, Rob, it's been like 2 years.
No, it hasn't been 2. It's been like 6 months, I think. Has it? Or has it been that long? I don't know.
Oh, it's maybe 6 months since we touched base, but 2 years since we did a show. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll tell you what happened, and this is crazy. You're not gonna believe this. So, but it ties into what you're saying. So, and my audience knows this because they were with me throughout the whole thing. You know, I had what you would call an entity attachment. I didn't tell you this. I'm telling you now, and it was like I didn't see demons or ghosts or anything like that. I just would perceive like an energy on me, and it was an uncomfortable, and it was like sometimes it felt like there was like an astral creature on my head. I swear to God, I'm not on my death. And so that
happens, and it happens to all of us if we don't keep our frequency high and our bubble protected. Like we can absorb other things.
That's what I wanted to tell you. So this ties in. So what you were saying about love, like I had to learn how to manipulate energy, and how I did that was like tapping into that, like exactly like you said about like tapping into that love frequency. Once you do that, it's like I was with a girl like a month ago, and she told me I was projecting my prefrontal cortex onto her. So I was learning how to move my energy onto her because I had to deal with the entity attachment. So like once I got rid of the entity attachment and I learned how to move energy off me, I learned how to send energy to other people. And I just wanted to tell you that because it's really amazing. And I know you know about this. And how it comes full circle is, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk so long, is like I tapped into that love frequency that you're talking about, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's definitely it's more than just a love frequency. It has to do, so the love frequency, people think that it's just the two heart chakras, right? The third and the fourth. It's not just that, because once you resound with the love frequency, you actually it actually goes into all of the chakras. And we all have cords and tethers, okay? Not only to people, but we have tethers to the universe, to the divine cosmos. And those cords and tethers do not need to be broken. Those need to be maintained. So that's another thing I want to touch on, is that we have these tethers and cords that are literally all along our bodies, our calves, like our feet, our thighs, everywhere throughout our body, up to our crown, that tie to the divine cosmos, like the universe, and to the collective consciousness. Those never need to be cut. They need to be cleansed, but they don't need to be cut. All right. Yet things that do need to be cut and tethered sometimes are when your chakras are out of balance. When you're operating too much out of one system and not enough out of the others. Here's the thing. It's a fine line, but it's not. Like, everything's black and white, but it's also not black and white, because we live on this planet of duality. So things are very pixelated, I guess. Yeah. That's the best way to describe it. And geometrical pattern, word vomit. I don't really. Anyway, so moving forward, it's just because you're operating out of love doesn't mean you don't have entities attached to you. Okay. You can remove an entity but still not see another one on your back. I've been through this a million times, through years and years and years. So I was recently at 7 Stars, and my friend Ashley pointed out to me, and I've been practicing my protective bubble for so long, so long.
Wait, Lindsey, what's 7 Stars? I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt you.
So 7 Stars was a festival presented by Grizz himself, a DJ and artist. He plays sax. He's absolutely amazing. His name is Grant, and he actually took a 2-year hiatus. He went into hiding. So when I went to see Grizz's farewell tour, when he did his farewell tour here in Wilmington, North Carolina, he hung it up. And that was the same year I hung up everything with a podcast. That was the last time I did a podcast. I was a guest on a podcast. That was the last time, and that was with you, Rob. So I took a hiatus myself. Grizz went into hiding. He did a lot of spiritual stuff. And what he wanted to do when he first started everything was create a festival that resounded in pure love, authenticity, respect. It's the whole plur movement, but it kind of goes deeper than that, in my opinion. When I was there, and while everyone was there, and I know everyone who was there can speak for it, they came out, they went in with themselves, and they left with pieces of themselves they didn't know they had, and they left pieces of themselves behind. That's what Grizz represents. That was 7 Stars. Grizz presented 7 Stars. It was an independent festival. It was not corporate. It was an EDM festival. It was not corporate. It was very fluid. There are no words. That's the picture I have right there, of of me at this festival, shining the most beautiful light. I didn't have one bad experience. Everyone was so amazing. And this is what I mean by the frequency and the vibe. It shows up when you go within and decide that this is what you want for yourself. When you decide that what you want, so they say your vibe attracts your tribe. That is so incredibly true, because when you cannot and you decide to not, when you decide to not entertain anything that is not a high vibration, you're not going to run into it, right? You're just not. And there's so much I could say about that 4-day festival at 7 Stars in Arlington, Virginia. But I can't, because it would be a novel, and it's a speechless event. I met so many beautiful people. I met this beautiful person. Her name is Francesca. I met Kayla. I didn't meet Kayla, but Kayla, I met her before then. I met Ashley. I met Spence. I met an amazing person named Hunter. Like I met so many people, and everyone at my camp that I hadn't previously met in person, the 15 people there that may or may not be watching, like these beautiful people I am still super close friends with, like this amazing vibration of pure love. And like the fact that you can tune in to a frequency and a vibration, but it's about holding that. And during the festival, there was one night I slipped because it had been a long time since I had been around a crowd this big. So usually I'm keeping my bubble and my frequency up, right? Well, this night, like one night, I was not able. It was like all of a sudden I felt like I didn't see it in the moment, but I started feeling off or odd. And I was like, what's happening? This is weird. And then I'm like, okay. And I didn't realize it until I got back to camp, until Ashley and Spence had left. And I got back to my camp and I was like, I need to assess this. I feel like something's different. And then I was like, spirit, higher self, show me what's happened. I'm consulting myself, my higher self. And it showed that my bubble was being scratched at. And I was not attuned to it. I was not aware. I let my guard down. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't holding my frequency. I was allowing the frequency to enter into me instead of, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Allowing it to come into me. And when I got back to camp that night, everyone was like, oh, let's go to the afters. Let's go to the afters. I was like, no, you don't understand. I cannot move. Like, do you see? I was like, I wish I could, but I can't. I have to go to bed. I have to transmute some things. And there's another art that comes with transmutation. And my friend Ashley, she has a really amazing way of, and I'll let her, hopefully she'll come on the show soon. I can't wait for you to meet her, Rob. Amazing way of explaining things that when she was at the show, like as far as healing and just maintaining a rainbow frequency. Like, I'm not going to explain everything because I would like for her to present it here because it's really sacred and I don't want to like take that from her. And I know I wouldn't be, yet the way she explained it was so beautiful, how she was just transmuting through rainbow. And that is one way to transmute, is through rainbow, because it's all the chakras. You're tuning in and you're balancing all of your chakras basically. But I will let her elaborate on a future show with that.
Wow, that's amazing though. That's really like, that's deep. Like, how do you even get to that point? Like, how do you even begin to get to that point? Like, is it
the
just
years
or what?
The wubs. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, legitimately, if everyone would rave, it would be I'm telling you, it has like the frequency that frequencies. I mean, I have a list. I down to the clothes you wear. Even your clothing puts off a frequency. Even like who you're surrounded by puts off a frequency.
Yeah.
And you have to choose to absorb that or to hold your own. For example, I have polyester socks and I have wool socks. Guess what makes me feel off? The polyester socks. Like, and sometimes I can wear a hat and I'm okay, but sometimes when I wear a hat, my crown chakra gets blocked.
Well, yeah, that's interesting. I wonder why. Like, is it because yeah, I guess that it does that, right? I mean, I don't know.
And it's interesting that the night that I wore this beanie that my friend's mom made for me, and now that I think of it, I'm sure that it's made of like polyester, but it's a beautiful rainbow beanie. Like, it's beautiful and it's hand woven. But yet that night that like my bubble got broken down, I was wearing that beanie, and that was the only night that I had like any issue with my energetic field, which was kind of strange. Like, now that I like realize that, like, the polyester, like, so linen, polyester, even down to the clothing that we wear, what minerals, what supplements we put in our bodies, everything coincides. The people we're surrounded by, everything.
Wow. That's so interesting. Like, and so, but back to the raving and stuff. Like, have you always been a raver, or like, did you go when you were young? Because I was into it in the '90s, and I was like, man, it's like weird that like the ravers became the people that are like in our community, because we're not the only ones. You know that, right? Like, there's other people, I think, too. Like, I think it's like it's fitting that the people that go to raves would be in our community. You know?
Well, yeah, because I'm telling you, like, so, okay, this is what raves are. Okay. And I just want to announce this to everyone. So there was a time when, quote, humans or our species would get together in ancient times and we would tribal dance and gather and stomp it out and dance like cracked out Muppets. Okay. Why do you think Fraggle Rock existed? Jim Henson was just showing you Fraggle Rock. That was just what they did. They just raved all the time. Fraggle Rock just raved. That was an
That's
80s
dope, dude. I never thought about that. You use a Fraggle Rock.
Dude, Fraggle Rock was the ultimate underground rave. Just a bunch of wooks just looking out for each other. Legit. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, if anyone has never seen Fraggle Rock, go watch it on YouTube. Just a bunch of wooks looking out for each other. Jim Henson was a genius. R.I.P. So anyway, it is what we used to do back in the day. We would gather around in gigantic communities, gigantic circles, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of beings, mind, body, and spirit, in ancient form tribal dance with love and worship to like, and we would not worship, but we would just sit there and we would dance in gratitude. We would call forth what we wanted to happen, to have on this planet via like rain dances, you know, the Native Americans and all other tribes. Like, that's just a tiny bit, the rain dance. That's just a snippet. But it used to be so much bigger. And that's why they're making it harder and harder to find these raves and these huge things now, these huge music festivals, because they want to snuff it down, because that's what's bringing about and elevating the human consciousness, aka high frequency, high vibration, high vibrational state, when you're literally dancing out of gratitude. When I was at 7 Stars, there was not a dry eye in the crowd after Grizz had returned from his 2-year hiatus. And I find it very interesting that like I'm here now after a 2-year hiatus. I'm like, what? Like, this is crazy. Because Rob, I'm gonna tell you, I was not interested in ever coming back on. I was like, I would never, like, I was telling my best friend, my roommate tonight, I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm coming back on and like doing another podcast, because I used to do them all the time. And I'm like, but there's a reason, you know, like I'm back, like I have to come back. Not for me, but just for the general, like the elevating and the higher frequency. So the higher you vibrate yourself, and your attunement and your spirit, your mind, your body, and you speak consciously to your higher self. You speak abundantly to your higher self. You speak lovingly to your higher self that is connected to the divine and to the cosmos. The more beautiful life you will have, the more tribe, the more of your beautiful vibe will attract your tribe. Like that is the honest truth. And I am absolutely, for once, in love with my life. And are there things I want to change, shift, rearrange, and do things accordingly, like to get better and fulfill more passions for myself? Sure. Yes. I'm not there yet. I'm getting there. You know, I'm still, you know, walking through this dimension that we call Earth. But I know one thing that I can do. I can participate in what we call, quote, raves, aka love, community, ancient, tribal, dancing, gathering, spiritual. It's a spiritual happening. And it's a huge spiritual movement that negates news, that negates all the fake matrix BS.
That's a good point.
It literally removes it. It removes it. It removes it from our systems. My mom called me the other day and she was like, I don't know why I watch the news because blah, blah, blah. I was like, Mother, why are you watching the news? And she was like, I don't, I said, Mother, she was like, I can't believe it. And I said, Mom, the only reason you can't believe it is because it's happening. They're putting it more in your face now. So in order to negate that, we just don't pay attention to it. We don't give our thoughts to it because we all know it's fake. We all know it's a program.
I agree.
Yeah, these things can be happening, but as long as I don't think that humans completely understand yet the full spectrum of creating your own reality. Like once you feed the source, once you give in to the source that is shoving poison down your throat, you're poisoning yourself and the entire community. Like, so if we stop feeding that source, if we stop watching it, stop paying attention, and we focus on ourselves and on each other, why do you think that the recent protests that have been going on have been consisting of raves? Like Ahi doing a rave movement of no kings, like they're just out there raving and loving. Like they can't take the rave community. They can't take the loving community down. Like no cop is going to come up and pepper spray someone who is just loving them and creating no violence. And even the cops are acting different, guys. Like even the police are starting to act different. They really are. And it's up to us to maintain this higher frequency, this higher vibration, to protect our energy, to maintain our bubble, our sacred space, our homes, our houses, our friendships, our communities. You cannot save everyone. You can save yourself, but within saving yourself, you can save the world. Drop by drop, drip by drip, you can do something via your own consciousness and your frequency and your vibration.
I love that. That's a good point. Yeah, that's a really good point. They want to know if we're taking calls, and we have a caller. Should I take the call real quick?
Sure, yeah, of course.
Okay, let me see if this is hello, you're live on the air with Lindsey Hooper and the Typical Skeptic podcast. Who's calling, please?
Hey, Rob, it's Michelle.
Hey, Michelle, how's it going?
Good. I thank you for taking the call. Hey, Lindsey.
Hey.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I have the audio.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
She said she can hear you.
I just wanted to say, Rob, I'm so grateful that you're my friend. You're like a brother to me. And I know I'm a moderator in the chat, but like it's really because of the Typical Skeptic podcast that I feel like I have a soul family, and I'm even doing okay right now. I went through a really bad breakup, and I was taken in by a woman in the community that I don't want to say anything bad, but I ended up losing all my belongings. I ended up being displaced and halfway across the country, and Rob is literally the reason I even have food in my stomach tonight or a roof over my head. And so I just wanted to call in and say, like, when Rob says he doesn't take donations, the money that the people send in really go towards giving people sanctity. And everything you said tonight, Lindsey, has really resonated with me. And I don't want to take up too much time, but I just want to say, like, I love you, Rob. I'm so grateful for this community. You guys are the glue that holds me together, and I'm so appreciative and humbled by having the people that have come to this community to be in my life, because that is how I have truly awakened and found myself.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, I'm going to drop.
Oh my gosh, Michelle, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michelle, for saying that, because when Rob was talking about donations, I was like, whoa, Rob, you never say that. Like, you never take like Rob isn't one to talk about, like, he's always so giving. Like, he's always been like that. Like, I've never asked Rob for anything. I've only been on his show a couple times, and he's like, here, like, we didn't, it doesn't matter. Like, Rob is beautiful. Like, he has such a giving heart. Like, and that's the only reason I decided to return after my 2-year hiatus, is because Rob was the exception. I have one other person that I might, go back as an exception, but Rob is the only one, because I was literally in this community, like the disclosure community, for so long, and it was so infiltrated, guys. You have no idea. It was so... I'm not going to go into it, but I will only be here and like appear, like what have you, with those that are pure of heart, period, point blank. Thank you, Michelle, so much for saying that. You were spot on, and I'm so glad that you called in and made that a point. It almost brought me to tears, because I completely agree. And I love you too, Rob. You're amazing.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot. Yeah, you guys are, sorry. But yeah, and you guys can call in. I put the number up. Well, let me put the number up here. It's 563. Where is it? It's it's 563 573-877-7637. Sorry. But if you guys have a question for Lindsey, you can call in, and we'll do reading soon. But I didn't want to get you off track. Like, I know we probably keep talking. So
no, you're good, Rob. No, you're good, Michelle. You're good. Anyone?
Yeah, this was I mean, this is amazing. I mean, I think you picked the perfect time to come back too. I really do.
My return, here we are.
Yeah, it's yeah. So let me think here. So what else did you experience at the festival? Was it like
oh my gosh, you have no idea. I'm getting chills thinking about it. So I will explain it to you like this. When you're a kid, and I think I said this previously, when you're a child and your parents come down on you, or you're being judged or what have you, and you just, or even without that, even when just you're alone, like negate the parents, negate anyone around you. Just imagine being a child and you look up at the stars, or you're laying in bed and you look out your window, and you just don't feel like you belong in this world, because you have to go to school or daycare, or you have to listen to these adults do their thing, and it just doesn't make sense to you. This or whatever, you don't know it's the Matrix yet, but you're just like, what is happening? Where am I? You're like, where am I? And you look up at the stars and you're like, I want to go home. I just want to go home. Like, I want to go home. I see this planet up here. I see this star, and I want to go back up there. I want to go back up there. I want to go back up there. That's where I want to go. I don't belong here. I want to go back up there where I'm free, where there's love and there's no resistance and there's no duality and there's no complaining and there's no madness and there's no this or that. and you're wishing to go home and you're wishing on that star, right? I believe that everyone that went to Seven Stars Fest got to go back home, had their dream come true of wishing upon a star and going back home. Because we went to a different planet. The Valley of the Seven Stars was a different planet. It was our home planet. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. And it's really weird because there's this abduction little icon up here. It's like, take me home where I belong. And because everyone there was so loving, so accepting. There's no war. There's no madness. There was peace. There was love. There was no disrespect. It was unity. It was peace. It was love. It was the highest vibrational frequency you could ever imagine. And there are ravers out there. There are hardcore ravers out there. This was the first year that Seven Stars ever happened. And because Grizz is so full of love, he was a bit of the center, but he also explained that we were also the center, right? That we gave him this opportunity. And it's like what you give, you get, kind of thing. And when we were there was no discord. I mean, you have people talking to this day that they have been to Lost Lands, Electric Forest, Halloween. They've been to all different types of festivals. But for this to be a first-year festival, and for him to pull off the medical staff, the event staff, the everything like it was pulled off with such flawless accord and design and beauty and love and representation. There were staff taking pictures of the grounds after the crowd had cleared the stages, the main stage, the whatever stage. There was literally just there was no trash on the ground. Wow. Everyone went by the rules. It was so beautiful. Like I said, it was like we went to our home planet and people were crying like gator tears. You know what I mean? When Grizz came back and gave his speech, and Grizz was crying, he was crying on stage, just out of gratitude. And everyone there was dancing out of gratitude and vibing out of gratitude. There was not one moment that I didn't have an ounce of gratitude from Thursday to Monday morning when I left. And even until now, I'm a different human being. And every raver will tell you Seven Stars was different than any other festival that they've ever been to. And for it to be the first one, everyone's been blown away and changed by it. It's one of its own. It's there are no words. So that's the only way I can describe it. Going home. Wow, and I cannot wait to go back and see my fam. I cannot wait to go back and see all of my fam and hug them so deeply. Luckily, unfortunately, I have a lot of them live here in North Carolina, so I can hug them close. Like Ian and Melissa and and Francesca and a lot of people that I can locally. Yet I really hope to meet up with them before 2026 Seven Stars. But do you know that this festival sold out in March in 2025 within 1 hour? 1 hour. It sold out.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I hope the servers don't get jammed this next go round when everyone's trying to buy tickets. Because everyone's like, oh, should we gatekeep it? Because it's like I said, it's like another planet. I mean, look at my face. You can see that. Like, that's like, what is that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's still there. That's still my face right now.
Oh, I had a caller. We lost them. It's okay. Well, he can call back. If they call back, we'll take it. But should we do a couple readings? Would you want to do some readings?
Sure. Let me take one tiny break. I do need to go use the restroom if that's all right.
I've got to use it too. I'm gonna go take a leak real quick. Okay.
Sure. 1 second.
Okay, so guys, we'll be back in like 2 minutes. We're gonna go to the bathroom and then because we've been going on an hour. Yeah, and then we'll be back and we'll do some readings or whatever. You guys can call in. Okay, I'm gonna go real quick to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, we're waiting for Lindsey to come back, guys, and then we'll do some stuff, or we'll talk more, or do readings, or whatever. And let me see who's everybody's in the chat tonight. Good to see you guys. And what's up, Jason? Jason wanted to know if some of these high vibe events are being infiltrated. I don't know. That's a good question.
No, I think no, they're not. I don't think they're being infiltrated. I think that humans are humans, and everyone's on their journey. And that's like saying a country music event is infiltrated. Okay, everything can be there's no one person or one house or one shard of grass on this planet that is not at risk for being infiltrated from disease or what have you. Okay, everything is responsible for protecting itself. So there's that part. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to my friend Hunter. I have two friends, Hunter. One Hunter who is a local DJ. I don't know if he's listening. I know he's like supplying some sound to a local drum tree event that it's putting on some things. But also my really good friend Hunter in Pennsylvania that I met at 7 Stars. Hunter, I hope you hear me. I forgot to shout you out earlier. That I can't believe I forgot to give you a shout out earlier. How much love you showed me and how amazing you are. Because like I literally talk to Hunter every single day. He's like amazing. So Hunter, much love. Thank you for loving me and being there for me and watching the Ozarks with me and just like all through my things. That's super awesome. I was like, when I was in the bathroom, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to mention Hunter. Both my Hunters. So yeah. So there's that. Anyway.
Yeah. And yeah, guys, you can submit a question if you have a question, or if somebody wants to call in, somebody can call in. 573-877-7637. And my light went out. Okay. And and if anybody would like a reading, put your name in the chat now. And if you want to donate, you can donate, but you don't have to. You can just put your name in the chat and we'll, and your question for Lindsey, and we'll get you a reading. So yeah, and we'll do that. So the Matthew Morgan's in the house. What's up, Matthew? We're gonna do a show Saturday, I think, me and Matthew. So
nice. Also, Andrew, if you're watching, I met you the other night via phone through Ariel. So shout out to Andrew as well.
Cool.
Just trying to tell everyone hello. I can't see who's watching, so I just know who I sent. I'm just showing love.
They said Danny made a donation. Yeah, Danny did make a donation. So maybe this girl could get a reading. Danny Hawk, and she says,
Rattle Rock, yes, such a throwback. Yes, Danny.
Do you have a question, Danny? And maybe we can, or do you just kind of want to go in on like what you're feeling from her? Should we ever ask a question? It's up to you.
Either way, she can ask or I can just pull. Ask, just tell her, just say ask or pull, Danny.
What do you think, Danny? Do you wanna
Okay, I think I'm pulling.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm pulling. Okay.
He's not answering, so yeah.
Okay. All right, Danny. So I have 3 cards for you. So we have the 2 of interesting. We have the 2 of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles and the Hermit. So what I'm seeing from this is there is a change in physical, mental. I see a potential like imbalance. Like it's almost like I feel like, Danny, like you've been like doing too much, like giving too much to where you feel like you need to go into hermit mode, or you have been retreating more so lately, more than usual, but you're also still shining your light, like, and just kind of resting in the knowing that the things will come through that need to come through. but there is a reliability issue and a change issue on the forefront that has been occurring or that you've been questioning is about to occur.
I love that. I love that for her. That's a good. I don't know if she's in the chat. She was in the chat all day, all night, and then she just kind of disappeared. You know what I mean? So I don't know what happened. Like, you know, does anybody know Danny Hawk? Can somebody get to her and tell her that she got a reading so that she can come back and watch this later? I mean, she'll probably, you know. So that was an amazing reading. That was really good. And this next one is from Anchor Haven. She's one of my moderators. And she's really, yeah, Anchor Haven's, she's from the UK. She's like really,
you know, she's her.
Yeah, Julia.
What? Julia?
Her name is Julia.
Nice. Yes. I think I remember. Oh, such good energy. Oh, yes, girl. So we have the Princess of Cups. Your dreams are about to become fulfilled. But it came in sideways. So it's like you've been questioning, like pondering your dreams, trying to decide on like which ones, like which dream, right? Or if it can come true. Sorry, my cat is playing with my giant Herkimer diamond. Anyway, so you have the Princess of Cups. You are in a position right now currently that you can manifest whatever you truly desire. Like you're in that flow and you're in that position. Bibbles, please stop. Maybe he's trying to tell me I need my Herkimer. Thank you, Bibs. It's like the universe and your guides are just saying, like, open all of your mind, body, and spirit resources, like open to receive. I'm hearing the mantra, like, all that I have given, I now in the past, all that I've given, I now receive back because it is so. So it's like you're calling everything back and solidifying it and standing on that ground. And then you're going to expand it. And then it's going to expand, if that makes sense. It's like dreams coming true, to embody the dream. Through frequency, vibration, and anything you want to do. Does that resonate? I wish I could see the chat. Like
you can, you gotta click to the right, and it'll let you.
I see it. Like, I see the chat, yet I don't see Anchor Haven saying anything.
Let me see what she says.
I just said hey. I just typed in hey.
Let me see here. I was saying to Kat, she said she donated, but I never got a notification. But like that's okay, Kat. I'll put you down for a reading. But like, oh, there it is. It just came in. Sorry, Kat. I got it. Yeah, sorry about that. I got you. Okay. Okay. And Anchor Haven said that's great. She said thank you. I'll put it up on the screen. Okay,
but wait, I'm not done with Anchor Haven though. Like, there's more. I was gonna pull 3 cards for Anchor Haven for Juliet, right?
Yeah, guys, and by the way, guys, Lindsey is a very accurate psychic. She's like very precise, and she's really good. You know what I mean? Like you're getting a reading from someone who's like real. She's really good. You know?
Okay. So Anchor Haven. So with your dreams and with your like goals and what you're wanting to receive, we also have the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Wands, which is super interesting. And I'm gonna finish this off with change. The 2 of Discs, the 2 of Pentacles. So oof, girl. Okay, so there seems to be a bit of competition in the planning of the dream. All right. Now, this could be within your own mind, but it feels like what I'm seeing, it's like you want to have other people in, or you want to plan this out with other people. You want or there are other people involved in this dream and in this vision. Yet at the same time, it's a little bit of like bumping of heads, but it's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It because after the 5 of Wands, which is a change, which is competition, right? And the 2 of Pentacles came, there is the 2 of Wands, which is planning. So it's the 2 joining together. So what I would say is to just ground, focus, and center, anchor. Just keep that anchor into the earth, into your goals, and into your plans. And if you can hold, I know that you can hold everything without judgment and duality. It might be a little bit of competition, like not competition, but maybe a challenge with the 5 of Wands to get everyone to flow like you flow, because you're maybe higher, more highly evolved in the spiritual realm in the sense of things, for things to be compatible and fluid in the completion and the travels of the project and the dream to come together, if that makes sense.
That does. And she says, thank your cat for sending me the Herkimer diamond. So maybe your cat sent her the diamond naturally or something.
Yeah, Bibbles. His name is Bibbles, the space cat. He's Bibbs the Wiz. He's a wizard. He's a cat in a human. He's a human in a cat suit, an alien in a cat suit. We don't know yet. We don't know.
That's awesome. I love that. That's awesome. This next one is from. It's a cool name too, Bibbles. I think that's hilarious. I love that.
Yeah, Bibbles too.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, so Bibbles actually, it was really weird. Bibbles, I named this cat Bibbles because my daughter and I used to watch Barbie Dream Fairytopia together, and Bibbles was like the little fairy, like furry fairy that like flew around. It was like Barbie's little fairy Barbie's confidant, and his name was Bibbles. He was our favorite character, so we got the cat together and we named him that. And then I had other people being like, did you name him Bibbles after the Dave Chappelle skit, the alien? You know, like, so there's a whole Dave Chappelle skit with Bibbles the alien coming to Earth and being like, whatever. But he's a wizard. Legit. Everyone who meets my cat is like, this isn't a cat. It doesn't feel like a cat. Is this cat real? I'm always asked, is this cat real? So anyway, moving along.
That's hilarious. I love that. This next one is from Cat L, and you can see her avatar on the thing. She has a picture of a cat.
Oh, I love it! Hey, Rob, you donated a Cat L.
And so she I don't know if she had a question. Do you have a question, or do you just want to pull for her and kind of see what happens?
It's up to her. I can just pull.
That sounds good.
Oh, I'm gonna pull. One card popped out. Oh shit! Excuse my French. Cat. The King of Pentacles just popped out. Power. All right, Cat. You got to make a decision. You have the power in your hands. Are you gonna give it to them, or are you gonna take it back? That's wow. The world is in your hands right now, Cat. Your power is fierce. Don't let them take it. Do not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Power, creation. I'm going to pull one more card. You got the King of Pentacles. So I'm going to pull another card for you, Cat. Yep. Queen of Cups. Yep. Use your intuition. Queen of Cups. Girl, you got it, Cat. Use your intuition. You literally already know the answer. You already know what I'm saying to you, like everything. Like you know, like you already know all of this.
Yeah, you know, like my audience is really tapped in. You're right. Like,
I know. All... I'm very aware. I know, Rob. That's like one reason I'm here, because I love your audience. They're beautiful. Yeah. Oh, and the lovers. Yeah, cat, girl. Come on. Find the balance, girl. Between the masculine, feminine, don't let anyone take from you. Don't let them take from you. Stand. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let them gaslight you. Nope, it's not just emotions. It's the truth. Speak your truth. Stand in your truth. Stand in your intuition. And they have a choice. Come together or not. And it's their choice. But it's also yours in the same sense. But do not compromise yourself, your intuition, and your power, because you are holding it all. You have the King of Pentacles. That's you. You're carrying that masculine. You're carrying that. You're carrying that majority, and don't let anyone sway it away from you.
I love that. I love that for her. That's amazing. And I'll go through some of these comments here. Like these are, let me see here. This is Athena Halal. She said, "Oh my God, when she said Bibble, that's what. Where'd it go? What is it?
Bibble.
When she said Bibble, that's when I know the name from Barbie." She says,
"Yes."
She says sometimes Bibble has an attitude, and it's funny.
Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure, yeah, he does. Yeah, my cat. Yeah, and it's not my cat. It belonged to me. And then, he's a Persian. Oh, thank you, Cat. Getting the chills on you. Thanks. You're awesome. You're awesome too, Cat. Yeah, I wish I could put my Insta link up on here so all you guys could follow me on Insta, or
what is it? What's your handle? Is it just
my Insta is Halcyon Element. I'll type it in the chat.
I'll follow you right now. I don't know if I follow you already. I probably do.
I think that's it. I think that's it. I just type in the chat Halcyon.
How do you spell Halcyon?
Halcyon. Yeah. I'm actually going to Instagram right now to double check my spelling here. Okay.
Halcyon. No. Anchor Haven already follows you.
Yeah, that's it.
I got you. I just started following you.
Perfect. Yeah, I had a giant Instagram account. I had like 10,000 followers, and then I deleted it when I went on my hiatus 2 years ago. I was like, but I made another one recently. So
yeah,
Kat, awesome. I'm so glad you love the reading. Does anyone else want a reading?
Yeah, we got the Spiritual Ascension. Let me get to her avatar so I can pull it up. Let me see 1 second here. Spiritual Ascension's from Australia, and she's amazing. She's another one of my moderators. Let me see here. Wait a minute. Why can't I find her? I'll just pull up any one of. I'll just pull up any one of her chats.
Oh, I've already got the cards are popping out for her already.
That's her avatar, though. By the way, she's
Yeah, of course it is. Of course. Oh my gosh, girl, what you got going on? Jesus. Okay. My goodness. Okay. You are flipping and turning tables. Okay. I have 6 cards here that popped out. Okay. Number 1, girl, you got the sun. So that's like one of my favorite cards. Holy cow. Sun smashes everything. Like you have sun smashing vibes. But here's the deal. Because the sun smashing vibes comes up forefront, face up, right side up, it is also followed by, of course, the Hierophant upside down, a controlling masculine. So what's going on in your life that is like, you know, pessimistic and like trying to like wub you down? And I just say that because like I'm a raver and I come up with these like these things like wub, like the wubs. What's trying to like I don't bring you down. Like what's trying to wub you down? What is that? Like get rid of it. Toss it out. Toss it out. Toss it out. Whether it's a mental program of your own or a human being, girl, we gotta breathe through it. We have to release it. We have to love it and leave it and let it go. We gotta love it, leave it, let it go. Because this person is like doing antics. This thought program, this thing, this masculine, this control thing is doing like hat tricks and stuff. Like I have the Hierophant in front of me upside down, but it's also like a coyote, like which is not even included in the card. It's like going wild. Yeah, for sure. And then we have the Four of Swords, which is telling you to rest. So once you get that Hierophant out, that thought pattern, that whatever figure let that sun shine down and smash that. I'm throwing him out back into the deck. Get some rest, center, ground, and focus. Center, ground, and focus. Okay? Because once you center, ground, and focus, then we have the Ten of Swords, which is usually represented as despair. But because it's presented upside down, that means it's that you're not going to be in despair anymore. So you need to rest. You need to keep that high vibe with that sun vibe, the sun, to rest, to cancel out the despair and whatever program thought that the Hierophant brought. And then what we have after that, because you bring those sun vibes, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is establishment, which is fortification, which is renewal, which is like the beauty, the new beautiful like fortification, the world, the new world, like the new world you want to see yourself in, like your higher timeline, your highest timeline, the 10 of Pentacles, the highest timeline, the balanced timeline, because the number 10 represents balance, 1 and 0, the divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, and then again, like I said, all these cards popped out. This is the last one. Then there's the universe. You pulled the universe card, which means everything is in your hands. You have everything at your fingertips. Just get rid of that. Just get rid of that masculine program or the Hierophant. Just rest, release, transmute the despair, or whatever the old patterns, and welcome in all of the abundance, the solidification, the grounding, the establishment, and then the universe is at your fingertips. I wish I could show my cards on the screen, but here we are. Leo Sun too. Awesome. I hope that helped. But your last card is the universe. So the universe is at your fingertips, just so you know. That was long reading.
Well, that was a big reading. Yeah, that was amazing. She says, I'm just leaving her share her response. She says she has to leave a few people behind. She said they aren't going to be too happy about that.
Yeah, that was the Hierophant.
Yeah.
That was the Hierophant, and that's why I saw like the coyote and the Hierophant. It was like spinning around and doing hat trick. It was like more than one, because coyote actually represents family. And when I was looking at the card, it was actually the Hierophant card, But for some reason, I saw the coyote running around in it, and I'm like, what? That's my synesthesia.
Well, but anybody else, like we have Puck Elf. He says he has a traumatic brain injury. He's from Australia as well. He said when he types, sometimes it doesn't come through. So I got to kind of says, can Elf have a reading? I have facing addiction.
Got it. I have 4 cards here. You have the Princess of Wands, 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Princess of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So it's like you're pushing through, but your manifestation is at a stop. Okay. So you're exploring with the Princess of Wands, right? You're exploring through that. Like you're exploring through life. You're moving through life with that one wand. Okay? You're exploring, which is perfect. You're also going with the 4 of Cups in your meditation. You're doing everything perfectly with the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups represents water, purification, clarity, all that. And then you have the Ace of Swords, which represents pure clarity. But what's crazy is the 4th card is the Princess of Pentacles. Okay? Who's like howling at the moon. And that's your manifestation card. And that one is upside down. So what you need to do is reverse that card right side up. So basically there's a wall. What I'm seeing is that you're doing everything right, but you're expecting too much. So what my guides are telling me and what I'm seeing is try to, when it comes to the 4 of Cups and meditation, get into theta waves, practice the art of detachment. Instead of expectation, practice the law of assumption. Just assume. Like, oh, this is going to happen. Oh, yeah, it's already happened. Oh, yeah, this is how it's going to go. So there's just a slight, like you're doing everything right. It's just that one blockage towards the end. It's like a little snippet. It's like a frequency. It's like a circuitry synapses that is like shorting out, if that makes sense. And you just need to connect those lines, the wires. You need to reconnect those wires, twist them back together, and simply go off the law of assumption. Like everything's flowing. Everything is flowing. When you get on your computer, you press send, everything's flowing. It's the law of assumption. Don't expect, don't demand, don't focus on it, don't hyperfixate on it. Just assume and let it flow.
That's amazing. I got to do that myself. That's a good point. Assume and just let it flow. I love that. I think
fall in love with the process, not with the finished outcome. No, fall in love with the process, not the outcome.
Yeah, I love that. It's almost like podcasting. It's like I don't want to expect like money from podcasting, but like if I fall in love with like I do, I am in love with that. That's why
we do this because we want to raise the vibe and spread awareness and love. That's why we do this. That's why we've always done this. So
yeah. We have a couple more. Do you want to do a couple more, or it's up to you?
Sure, I'm fine. Yeah, let's do a couple.
Okay, this next one, I don't know if this is one of your friends.
Kayla. Oh, Kayla. Yeah, I'm definitely doing a reading for Kayla.
Nice to meet you,
Kayla. So Kayla, this is interesting about Kayla. So I met Kayla on Radiate. So because 7 Stars Fest sold out within less than an hour back in March, I didn't know how I was going to get there. And my big number is 7. I have 7 letters in my name. 7. I was born on the 7th day of the week. There's so many 7s in my life. Like 10's my birthday's 10/7. Like there's so many 7s I can go into. Yet, 7 stars. So I was like, I have to go to this place. And I didn't think I was going to go, but I just said, the universe will provide. If I'm supposed to go, I will be there. And Kayla, I needed a car camping pass. Okay. And Kayla presented me, I saw on Radiate, she was selling a sober car camping pass. And the thing was I was like meeting a bunch of people there, and they weren't going to be in sober car camping. So I ended up buying the sober car camping from her, and ended up being like, oh no, my friends are going to be over here. And I was like, can you refund the money, but like keep this money, but like let's exchange. And she was just so generous, so authentic, and just so beautiful. Just so beautiful. Like she's vouch for Kayla. She's amazing.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Kayla, for being a part of my journey on 7 stars. I never got to meet her because none of us had service at that festival, unless you had AT&T or Boost Mobile or T-Mobile.
Wow.
All right, Kayla, your cards are coming, baby girl. Oh, you're on a journey, sweetheart. Oh. Okay, you got to take back your power too. All right. The Chariot. Once you take back your power, you got the Chariot. Okay. Oh, and the Union. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. All right, Kayla. So first we have the 6 of Swords. So that means you're in a transition. You're on a journey. Okay. As we all are in every point of our lives, we are on a journey. The 6 of Swords, you're on a journey. So the number 6 also refers to like monetary value, like financial, physical. It kind of relates with Pentacles, the physical world. That's how the number 6 ties into everything. So you're on a journey of the physical and material, and also spiritual too, because it's water, it's a boat. You're just on a journey. Like you're transitioning, basically. You're transitioning, Kayla. And the second card is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 is very karmic, very like it can be binding. Okay. So I want you to be careful with this card. I want you to know how to get out of this card, get out of this isolation, because I feel you like I feel like your entire life you've been back and forth between isolation and non-isolation. Because I want to let everyone know here that isolation is very healthy. I was celibate for a year. I was in isolation for a year, and it was great for me. But I do not recommend it for a long period of time, because scientists, like, they have done research on isolation, and it is equal to to a 6-pack a day on your body. And I can attune to that, because I went into isolation for a year, and I started having heart palpitations to the point where I had to go to the cardiologist. But I fixed my ish with the chiropractor and natural health remedies. Kayla, be careful of the isolation, but it is very important for you to isolate and protect yourself, as you very well know, because Kayla, you have a very loving and giving heart. You know, you can text me anytime. I am here for you, girl. So I'm just gonna let that be known. Anything you need, I'm here. Don't hesitate to text me. Seriously. Don't let this be karmic. Don't let the isolation be karmic to yourself or anyone else. I'm gonna move on with this card. We can talk about this card later if you want to text me later. But we're gonna move along into exploration. So your next path is the exploration, because you are actually going to move past this isolation stage, and you're going with the Princess of Wands. Okay, with that wand, with the main wand, and you are leading, you are exploring, you are on your own. You are on a side quest, girl. You are on your own self-exploration and side quest, which is absolutely beautiful. And then you also then get into the King of Pentacles, which is the power. So then you start holding the power. Then you begin to hold the power. After you hold the power, yep, I know you're asking. Then you have the Chariot. You're holding the power, so now the Chariot is carrying you through The horses are just, you're just riding, you're coasting along. And yeah, girl, that's when you meet the one. That's when you meet your person. The Two of Cups. That's when you meet your person. But you're in a journey, you're in a transition. But yes, you will meet your person, Kayla.
Wow, I love that for her. That's amazing. That's amazing for Kayla. Like, yeah, that was great. And these are amazing readings. I'm telling you. Yeah. Do you want to just do one more? We have one more from Athena Hoal, and then I guess we could call it. What do you think? Maybe is that cool? Or maybe you want to? It's up to you. What do you think?
I think it should be up to them. I wish I could see more of who is here. But I don't know. How many people do we have in the chat? Hey, chat, is this reading?
We have like 20 on YouTube, 20 on Rumble, some on Facebook, some on X, you know. So
nice.
It's just and
I mean, I could go for a long time. I could go for quite some time. If I could for quite some time. I'm not really worried about it if the vibes still happening, or if anyone wants to like input, anyone. Like I honestly, like, I think we should like encourage people to call in too as well.
Yeah. You guys can call in. That's
really cool for people to just call in. That would be awesome.
Yeah, the number's at the bottom of the screen, guys. It's 573-877-7637. And you know, you can call in and get your reading, or you can request a reading, and you can donate too, guys. You know, like yeah, and I'll put that in the chat again if you want to donate. And this is great. Your readings are like superb. They're like really good.
Thank you so much, Rob. All right, for Athena. Beautiful. All right, so Athena, you're struggling with a little bit of manifestation, but it's not like super hardcore. And the reason why it's not going to be hardcore struggling is because it's the Princess of Pentacles. And it's okay because your embodiment is the Queen of Pentacles, which is nurturing. So as long as you nurture, Athena, as long as you nurture your divine feminine and your divine masculine, everything balances out. And I know you're going to have questions about that. I know you're going to be like, which divine, like, is it him or is it me and this and that? No, you need to nurture you first. Do not lose yourself in motherhood, like, of yourself. Do not lose yourself in mothering everyone else. You've got to balance it out with your own, with your own love, nurturing, and reliability. You have to, it's like, you don't have to isolate, but you need, like, I just see that a bubble, like the frequency bubble, like listen to some theta waves, listen to some solfeggio tones, like 432 hertz, but be careful what you listen to on YouTube and all that stuff. But your key is nurturing the womb. Heal your womb. I'm just hearing heal the womb. Heal the womb. Don't let anyone touch it, kind of, sort of thing. That might be what's getting in the way of your manifestation. Like, just focus on you. Just do a lot of self-care, Athena. Love you. You love everyone else. You give love to everyone else. And then when you ask for something like reliability, it, like, albeit your own trans submission or their cognitive dissonance, you are met with a shield or something, just kind of like a static frequency of getting things done. So just center yourself, put a bubble around yourself, take more time for yourself. Do not lose yourself. Okay, Athena?
I love that for her. Yeah, this is amazing. And I just wanted to give you this remark from Kayla Ray. Kayla Ray says, this reading honestly resonated with me so well. I loved hearing this, and I cannot wait for my journey to continue.
Oh, Kayla, thank you so much. I'm so glad. Yeah.
And then going back to Athena, she says she's not good with self-care, and then she says she struggles with it.
Yeah, that's why I pulled the self-care. It was the Queen of Cups. It's like nurture yourself, sweetheart. Like nurture, like focus on yourself, put that bubble around yourself, like stop giving care to everyone else, get the boundaries in line, take boundaries, start focusing on like loving and accepting yourself. Don't be so critical of yourself, and like take time for self-care. Don't lose yourself.
Yeah, I love that. And then is anybody else like a reading before we finish up for tonight? Like, you know, like we could I can do one more. We can maybe do one more or something.
We can do a few more. We can do a few more. Let's take a tiny break. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'm gonna go to the restroom and we'll come back. Okay? Is that cool?
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, that's cool. As long as you want to, you know, as long as you want to go.
No, I'm fine. I'm good, Rob. I'm good. I really want to help everyone that I can.
Okay.
Or like give a message to anyone that I can. So I'm good. I can at least do 2 to 3 more readings. I do need to go to the restroom though.
Okay.
Are you how are you? Are you okay?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I just got to go to the store before 11. It's 9:44 now because they closed at 11. I want to grab something, but like,
we can finish up by 10:30.
Yeah, or maybe 10:15. Like if we can.
Yeah,
you know,
sure. Yeah, we have at least half an hour. Give me like 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
Now, if anybody in the chat wants a reading, you know, speak up now. You know, or maybe if nobody wants a reading, we'll end the show early. I don't know. But I mean, if anybody wants a reading, let us know now. You don't have to donate. You know, that's only optional. You know, you heard her. She wants to help people. So, you know, put your name in there if you want a reading, and we'll get to you. Callie wants a reading. Hi, Callie. Yeah, sure. We'll get you next. And, yeah. And what day is today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. So it's cold here today. Is it cold where everybody is? Like, it's like I'm good, Callie. You know, I'm hanging in there. You know what I mean? I mean, things could be worse, things could be better, but they just are the way they are. So I just accept it and I just move on. You know, yeah, pretty much. You know. Let me see here. All
right, I'm back.
Okay. We got one more person who wants a reading for now. Callie Snyder. She must have just tuned in.
Right.
And I think she's from Hawaii. I'm going to say, I don't know.
Hawaii, the Aina.
Her name sounds Hawaiian. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Where are you from, Callie?
Not necessarily.
Chief Mustache says Lindsay is a very positive sounding lady.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chief Mustache, whoever you are.
That's
I am positive. You know what? It's all about frequency vibration. And once I let my vibe slip, my tribe slips, I slip, everyone slips, the human collective slips. And I think that's one thing we need to be more conscious of. We have to pay attention to like our vibration, because once our vibe starts to slip, so does everyone else around us. And it's not just the immediate people around us, it's the whole human collective. And it's okay for your vibe to slip. Like mine gets low sometimes. I'm like, oh, I just want to like cuddle on the couch with myself, like, because I don't have a cuddle buddy. I'm just like here, and that's fine. So I'll just like watch the Ozarks or something, you know, like that's super cool.
What's the Ozarks? What's that all about?
And it's such a good show. It's like a comfort Netflix and chill show. It's like with Jason Bateman. I love Jason Bateman, but that's just me.
You know what show I started watching last night, which was like, I put on Pluto TV because like, I don't know, they have some like good old shit on there sometimes. And The Ghost Whisperer was on there. Did you ever watch it?
Oh, dude, yeah. Ja, bro.
The Ghost Whisperer. It was like a popular show, but it was really good. You know what I mean? Like they're talking about it's all about it's just like, you know, it was interesting for sure. You know, I never watched it before.
Oh, there's a bunch of things that I usually don't watch TV. That's why I have like this crap TV stand and this crap TV. Like I just don't even care. But like it's like there are some days, like literally, I don't plug in the Wi-Fi. Like some days I just don't plug in the Wi-Fi. I'll just run my work from home job from my hotspot because I don't want all the exterior frequencies coming through this house. I'm like, yeah.
I see Skyla's in the audience now.
Skyla? My roomie? My best friend? Skyla?
I remember Skyla. I remember you were hanging out with Skyla a couple of years ago.
No, Skyla's been my best friend for like 10 years, dude. You remember Skyla. Yeah,
I remember Skyla.
Oh, she told me today because she heard you while we were on the phone, and she was like, I should have said hello. I was like, nah, he's good. He knows you said hey.
Yeah, she's cool. I remember Skyla. Yeah,
Skyla is the best. All right. So who's up next for the reading?
Oh wait, sorry. We have Callie and Shaylee. So, Callie says she's from Oahu. So I think she's a she.
Ooh, Oahu. All right, girl. Oh my
Callie, are you a man or a female? I'm not sure if he's a man or a female. I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. Okay. Sorry.
Girl.
And then Shaylee wants a reading after that.
That's good. Okay, got him.
I see. It's like different people come in throughout the night because they weren't in here earlier, but now they're here now.
Well, the reason why is because now it's floating to like West Coast time, so that's fine. So yeah, donations are appreciated, but you don't have to do it anyway. Oh yeah, the sun comes out tomorrow. All right, Kai. So the first card I pulled is the Three of Swords. Oof, girly. You're getting over something. But I feel like what got you into this position was your generosity, your giving, your caring heart.
He said he's a male. I'm sorry. We messed that up. He's a male. I'm sorry, dude. I'm so sorry, dude.
You know what? Hey, listen, Koi, don't worry about it. I mess my cat's gender up because on his birth certificate it says female. So today I had to check myself when I sent my friend Hunter a snapshot of like his birthday. He said, "Wait, is he a female?" I said, "What? It's been 6 months. What are you talking about?" So apologies.
It's like check yourself before you wreck yourself.
It's like I think my cat is just androgynous. Anyway, so I don't know. Right? Honestly,
dude, that's hilarious.
So yeah, exactly. They're not trans, just androgynous. Anyway, Kai, so I see a Three of Swords. With you. Kind of like a fighting of the heart, a battle of the heart within. It's very within. And it's coming from multiple places. It's not just like 1, 2, 3 people. It's just like a lot of things from a lot of experiences and interactions with people. And it's as a result of your generosity. You've been very giving and you haven't drawn a lot of boundaries. Okay, baby. And the Aina, oh my gosh. And I only say this because I've been to the Aina. I'm not native to it, but I've been there. And I know I've had past lives there. But it's asking you to draw boundaries and draw lines. This is very intense. The Aina is saying that what you give, you are going to get back. Like we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is a big thing. So you're holding the 6 of Pentacles in your hand. It's a very warm card in my hand. So it's like you can have everything you want if you stop concerning yourself with the thoughts and things and minds and wants of others. Okay? Now we have the death card that is right beside of the generosity, the 6 of Pentacles. Holy Toledo. Decline. All right. All I can say is decline. So basically, they're saying it's like you're going to have to, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to do what you don't want to do. Yet, if you want to bring forth the sun and live your best life, okay, you're going to have to die. Like, as far as you're gonna have to stop giving so much. You have to you're gonna have to kind of cut back some cords of giving. You're gonna have a transmutation and a rebirth and a death in order for you to gain the strength card, because the strength comes after death. So we've got the 6 of Pentacles. I mean, we have the first card is the 3 of Swords, which is sorrow. Second card, 6 of Pentacles, generosity. Third card, death card, rebirth, transmutation. Fourth card, the strength card. The strength comes in numbers, like after all of these things. And I feel like you're shedding these things, these past things already, like these other cards. I wish you could be here to see me handle these cards. Anyway, and after the strength cards comes, you've been going through a death and rebirth, and you're gathering your strength, and then you have the sun card. Your last card is the sun card, and that is like the best reading you could wish for, because you get strength and then you get the sun. You get rebirth, the strength, and the sun. You get the generosity you've given come back to you. You get rebirth, and then you get the strength, and then you receive the sun. That's intense. That's
It is. That is very intense. That is,
and follow me on my IG if you want to ask anything or want to book a reading or anything. I think Rob linked my IG.
Yeah, it's Halcyon Element. It on Instagram.
He linked it to the show, thread.
Yeah, I mean, is it at Halcyon Element
Yeah, Halcyon Element. That's my Instagram. Yeah.
And follow her on it's her new Instagram, guys. So
Yeah, it's my very new Instagram. Yeah.
And I put that in the chat just now, and then we'll just do one more. This is because I better be.
Yeah, you got to go to the store, Rob. We get it. EP.
And this is from Chaylee, and Chaylee. She's been watching for a while. She's awesome, and she says, she even says she's been watching the whole time. She says she's just been being quiet. So I'm glad you're here, Chaylee. But she says I've been here the whole time. She says I'm just listening. I'm glad to have you. I'm glad to have all these people. These people are like my family.
Glad to have you too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, like I'm so glad you came back, Lindsay. Like I'm so happy.
Thank you. I'm glad I came back too. Like I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh, I don't know what to do.
And
like,
you know what? I think it'll build the more shows we do.
I was like, should I return?
Yeah, and I think it'll build the more shows we do. You know what I mean?
No, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Rob. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think it really will build more. Like the more you do and where you do shit, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, we'll keep doing this. We'll do it next week. We're good.
It sounds good.
We'll be back next week, y'all. Okay, so Yippee, what I have for you, you pulled the strength card, so you are freaking strong. Yippee, I can see by your name, like obviously, like Yippee, like high vibe. Super high vibe. Like you got your ducks in rows. Okay. you're pondering your strength. You're like, okay, I've got this, but where do I delegate it? Okay. But you also kind of have like this wall of valor up with the 7 of Wands. Like you're on kind of a defense mode. Like, okay, like who should I trust? Which is a good thing. But within the 7 of Wands, don't forget to check yourself when like kind people do approach you with good intentions and you want to knock them in the head. Because trust me, when I was at this fest, I was kind of getting paranoid sometimes because I wasn't used to like a planet of so many kind people that I would get paranoid. I'd be like, oh my gosh, are they op? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we kind of get freaked out. So like be careful to not overjudge. Okay. Because you have the strength of valor. It's huge. You're very strong. You're very incredibly strong. And another thing that you have, another card you pulled is the Temperance card. So you're very good at tempering things, balancing things, seeking things out, judging things, weighing them, like very detail oriented. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, the last card is Harmony. So I find it kind of funny that like the Temperance and the Harmony card were pulled back to back and the Harmony card is upside down. So it's like, don't temper too hard, sweetheart. Yippee, don't temper too hard. When you temper too hard, when you pay attention to detail too very much, then it can disarray the harmony and the balance. Do you see what I'm saying? So maybe learn how to let things go and let things flow. Maybe let your guard down a little bit more, not to your detriment, but you know that. Maybe just filter things out a little bit more, like fine tune the frequency and the senses. But harmony is on its way. Harmony is here. Like you can gain harmony. You have everything. You have all the elements for harmony. Just don't overthink it. Don't over criticize it. That's a thing that I have. Like I will sometimes like my mom will be like, Lindsey, not everything has to be so analytical, things like that. So don't overthink it. Just balance. Just let it temper itself. Sometimes you got to let it temper itself. Gotta let the egg temper itself.
I love that.
All right.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good for her? Is that she says?
Yeah.
I'll just tell you. She says she's a Virgo moon and a Virgo moon rising. She said she had to teach herself not to overthink.
Yeah, that's the overcritical part. Like I said, like my mom tells me, like she'll be like, Lindsey, don't be so analytical. Don't be so overcritical. Not everything has to be blah, 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 blah. And so the tempering, like kind of like how you temper an egg when you're cooking, the temperance card, don't be overly critical of that or else you're going to disrupt the harmony in your life. You have to just let it flow. Let the egg temper itself. Like don't pay too much attention to the detail. Sometimes you have to let the details just reveal themselves instead of looking for the detail. You have to just let the details show themselves to you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. This was amazing. I had so much fun. Honestly, I had a fucking fun time. It was awesome. Like,
yeah, me too, dude. Thank you so much.
Do you want to tell people how they can find you and stuff, and like how they can book with you and book a reading and stuff like that?
Yeah, all of you guys can find me on Instagram, IG. Rob, you put in the chat. Rob, can you put it in the actual description?
Description, yeah.
It's Beyond Element to book a reading. Like they can just follow me and DM me.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way. Probably the best way right now.
Okay. And then sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm not a fan of websites and like all of these other things. I'm just flowing through life, you know. I'm a single mom living in a house with my space kitty Bibbles and my beautiful friends, and just sending love out into the universe, just trying to, not trying, but knowing that I am here, that we are all here. We are all here to create a lasting imprint on this planet, in this dimension, through our frequency and our vibration. Like, literally. That's all we have to do. We don't even have to go anywhere. We just have to it's like a Buddhist monk. You just sit here and you just maintain a certain frequency, and it echoes through the universe. And remember that that is enough. When you're ever questioning if you are enough, remember that your frequency is enough.
I love that. That's really well said. That's really well said. Che wants to know what your sign is.
I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra rising, Libra ascendant, and a Pisces moon. Mars Capricorn, Venus Scorpio.
That's awesome. Like, I don't know much about astrology. We're not real like schooled in it, you know. Like, I wish I did. I gotta learn more. Like, I want to learn more about tarot. I took Matthew Morning's tarot class, but like, I had an entity attachment at the time, and I couldn't focus. Like, you know, I got to go back and watch those episodes. You know, like that. You know,
you don't have to, Rob. Like your forte is just holding space, and it's beautiful. Like, and you're gonna receive, and you're gonna get everything you want in life and you wish for, if you just trust. Yeah, you have to trust. Everyone has.
Well, I was gonna say, would you do a reading for me? But while we're here, like, I didn't want to ask, but like, you know, I figured maybe we could do one for me.
Of course. Okay. Oh my gosh, I picked up.
By the way,
I picked up a deck that I haven't even used tonight. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 3 of them. All right, I got. You have the 7 of Pentacles. You have the 7 of Pentacles, and then you have Love, and then you have the 2 of Wands. So basically, you have options and results. Okay, so you have so many options, but you are too focused on the results. You got to let go of like the focus on the results. Like the as I spoke on, I was talking about before, I think I brought this up, fall in love with just the process, the present moment, the art of just being. And that's going to bring you everything. Be happy and content with where you are in this present moment. And then that's when you're going to find love, which is choice and trust. You have to choose to trust the universe. Okay? And then we have the 2 of Wands.
Every time I try to find love, it doesn't work out. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to say, every time I try to find love, it doesn't work out.
Well, then we have the 2 of Wands, insight and focus. So you have to have insight and you have to have focus. Like just keep focusing on what you're focusing on. Keep doing you. Let everything go. Trust the universe. And also temper everything. You got the Temperance card too. So choose the balance and harmony. Let everything go. Okay?
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
And you got the 4 of Wands. That's your achievement. You're about to see the 4 of Wands come in, which is comfort and community. You're now coming into comfort and community. But you just gotta like trust. You gotta surrender. And cut cords, call back your energy, take a salt bath, release everything that doesn't belong to you, that is not meant for your highest timeline, etc. Practice your mantras, all the things. High vibe high.
I love that. Wow, that's amazing. And dude, I'm so glad you came back. You know, like I hope we get to do a lot more of these because you know, I always considered you a friend, you know, and like I don't know, like I just did. Like I always liked you as a friend, and like, you know, like I always like thought highly of you in this community, and like that's why I don't mind saying it publicly. I really dig your vibe, you know what I mean? Like I really do.
Thank you so much, Rob. I love your vibe too, dude. Like, I really appreciate you inviting me back on because I did not expect it. And nor did I think I would ever come back onto a podcast. I was like, I'm done with this. You know, I've done this for a very long time. I'm just going to rave out. I'm just going to vibe out with my community. But the universe and my higher self was like, no, Lindsay, you are not done. You have more to share and give. You're not done. So just when we think we're done, we are absolutely not. It's kind of like Grizz, you know, he went on a hiatus. He's like, I'm done. But wait, this is what I wanted to do. So this is what I'm going to keep doing, you know?
And when you do readings, you're in your element. You know what I mean? You're really good at readings. Like, you're really in your element.
I am, yes. Yes, I am for sure. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you, Rob. I'm grateful for everyone who took time out to like tune in and just vibe with us, hang out with us. So much love to all of you. If you're ever in Wilmington, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm here for you. My IG, Halcyon Flow. Rob's going to link it in the description and in the comments. Please follow me. I will definitely follow you right straight back for sure. No questions asked.
Awesome. And and follow her, guys. It's Halcyon Element on Instagram. And you know, we're gonna have Lindsay back again because she's been on the show a lot of times. Like, for you guys that just started following me, like Lindsay, like she said, she was here a couple years ago, and we used to do a lot of shows together. So, you know, you guys will be seeing a lot more of Lindsay, I think, you know, and I like that. So
I'm back.
All right. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got Karen McDonald coming on at 6 p.m. Eastern. Then Saturday, I have Matthew Mornian. And then I don't have anybody for Sunday yet. So if anybody knows someone who wants to come on Sunday, give me so let me know. Because I need someone for Sunday. So, you know, let me know, guys, if you have anybody, or if anybody's watching this and you want to be a guest, you know, hit me up. You know, I don't usually turn many people down. You know what I mean? I let everybody come on and tell their story. I try to provide a space for everybody to come in and be themselves and tell their story without judgment. And even though I'm a little bit skeptical in my private life, but that's my private life. So, you know, but I love you guys, and I love you, Lindsay. And
we love you guys so much.
Do you have any final words for the audience before we take off?
Just remember who you are and love yourself authentically and originally. Nurture yourself. High vibe. And just wub it out. Just wub it out. Just like wub it out. Like wub it out. Just wub it out. Just let it go. Just wub it out. Wub it out. Like, if all else fails, just listen to wubs. Listen, like, just frequency. If you ever have any issues in your brain and your mind, get on the theta waves. Get on the waves that can reprogram your brain. Whether it's dubstep, wubstep, rhythm, theta waves, solfeggio frequencies, it doesn't matter. Find a way to reprogram and balance those brain hemispheres. Also, remember your detoxes, guys. Remember your detoxes, your parasite detoxes. Take your ivermectin, take your fenbendazole, take your fucking MSM sulfur. Legitimately detox yourself from these parasites, guys. Like, that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. I know that's like left field, but it's actually a statement. It's a thing. Remember to detox, drink your water, eat your good food, drink your distilled water, clean water, eat your clean food, take your clean supplements, and just vibe high. Maintain that high frequency.
All right, guys, I'm off to battle the cold weather. I'm going to the convenience store before it closes, and I'll see you guys in a little tomorrow. All right, good night, everyone. Take care.